Welcome back, everybody. It's time for another episode of your favorite, the one and only Solely Voids. The free-to-play series where we use nothing but solely Void champions. So we're in the middle of a fusion. We have... It's a pretty lackluster one, but we're still going to push for it. As you can see, we're up to 18 of Lamasu. She looks pretty cool. We're excited to get her someday, 3 years from now. But what we're really excited for is that although none of the fusion, like, big hitters are Void, we do have this Void pig guy. I don't know. He's a Bannerlord. There's not a ton of Void Bannerlords on my account, so I'll probably try to push and get the whole faction Guardian filled out, or whatever it takes to get there. He's got a A1 30% up to 40% provoke. He's got a strengthen. Is that the big strengthen? And he attacks all enemies, and then has a shield on a passive. Equal to 10% of his match HP when he's hit by a champion under provoke. He kind of sucks, but you know, we need Void champions. Like, we just have to get the faction crypt filled. So he's a Bannerlord. Yeah, so we actually already have one filled up, so we just need 2, 4, 6, 8 just to get that filled up. And then those rares are just a little bit more beefy, a little faster, a little more accurate for when we go into the faction crypt for Bannerlords. And it looks like we're up to 23, so it's actually not half bad. I think this guy, he's a Bannerlord, and we got him 6-starred. I think we might have had that for the last one. And then we got a guy, a Chevalier to 5. And then I want to say there's somebody else we have to 5. So that crypt might be pretty solid for us. Don't I have a guy that has 5 stars somewhere? It's hard to say. Yeah, this guy here, he's a Bannerlord Steadfast Marshal. Again, they all kind of stink, but whatever. Alright, so what are we doing trying to make that happen? Well, the first thing is that we are doing a little champ training again. I mean, we just always have guys to 6-star. I think the next up is going to be Ethelyn. Kind of excited to get Ethelyn going, so we've just been grinding food. I did do a 10 pop of Ancients. And so, I mean, I got some epics, but what I did do is we got that Halloween prism pull. And folks, it was a wild one. Check this out right now. All right, as you can see, it happened. We got a Rhodos the Lost Crow. Oh, man. I've not hit a legendary on one of those prism pulls on my main account one time. And I'm like 2 for like 4 or 2 for 5 on the Voids. So that's kind of crazy. So we need to get 8 of these guys. We're really hoping that we can get the champ training one. It's kind of been a bit of a grind. We still have 3 days, so I think it's fine. We grinded pretty hard yesterday, and we only got to 4,000. And this morning. I mean, we should be able to get here, but I really just want to max this whole event out. Like, the Immortal Soul Essence is good. Void Shard, obviously great. Legendary Skill Tome, good as well. But I think what I want to do is I think I want to try to maybe max this out. Well, not maxed out, but get the Tusk Knight guy here, because I got a lot of gear I'm trying to upgrade. And then obviously we're going to try to hit the easy ones, and the easy ones are going to be Classic Arena. That should be an easy one. So I mean, we went through like 20 keys already, or gold coins or whatever, so we're cruising through here. Maybe we just go super hard and just try to win this and try to get some extra relentless sets and see what we can put on some people. So let's go ahead and let's upgrade some gear, because actually some really important champions are not max geared. The most important of those is Carl. Most of his gear is not maxed out. So what do we want here? We can't get attack percent. So maybe just like HP percent or accuracy would be kind of cool. Okay, we'll take HP percent. And then, is this worth a glyph? We can put a little glyph on there. Just give him a little more accuracy, or HP. Crit damage. This would be the ideal thing here, right? Resistance is probably on the bottom tier of things that I want there. So this is how I work. Like if I'm like super grinding through, trying to get through fusions, this is actually what I do. Is like when every day you get that daily mission that's like upgrade artifacts 4 times, and I will upgrade everything to 15 and then I just stop. And so then what I do is at that point I just have to put one thing into it. It's normally not a lot of silver, and it allows me to get through these artifact enhancement events like really fast and generally fairly efficient. So I can't believe I didn't have this banner glyphed up. One better at least than that. Okay. Yeah, so that's something I've been doing kind of since the dawn of the time on this. Now we're obviously gonna have pieces like this that we just gotta level up all the way, and we just hope it doesn't kill us. Like that's not very good, you know. 1.9. Okay, give me something better than 1. I'm not willing to accept 1. Oh my gosh. Okay, but it's kind of nice because we're starting to make some progress in things like the faction crypts and things of that nature. So we're getting like better glyphs. There we go. Attack percent's nice there. Probably about the only thing we would have wanted. All right, yeah, just kind of, yeah. We're rolling now. We're cruising. It's a low roll, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so, I mean, just all in all, he's just much more, I mean, he's just going to be better. Okay, so I don't think we also have our Arbiter maxed. What do we want to do? Yeah, I think we just, I mean, this is going to make her quite a bit faster because this isn't even at 15. So this is where it's going to hurt us a little bit because we just haven't been able to work through all of the gear for her to get to 15 yet. That's a heck of a piece. Oh my gosh. Because this is going to get her to 60% defense too. Dang. That's a piece. Ooh, that's a piece too. Where did all these pieces come from? I mean, that's worthy of a 5-star glyph for sure. How are these not glyphed? What am I doing? Have I played this game? That's probably worth of a 4-star glyph for sure. Not too many 4-star glyphs though. Actually, I kind of like these other ones because I use her mostly in arena. I've noticed. I thought I was going to use her a lot more in like wave-based content, stuff like that. It just doesn't end up happening as much as what I thought it would be. But I think, I wonder what our ending speed is going to be here. We probably already know our ending speed. I don't see a situation where we get more. I will tack on defensive and HP percent on those guys. Okay, and then now just these things. Even though it's an attack ring, I think I probably shouldn't have maxed that. That's all right. We're in an event. We're getting rewarded for just leveling this stuff up, and it makes our champs better. It is what it is. Now 1%. Okay. We have a pretty good pot going to, so this is just what you do. Okay, so we probably could use a good bit more accuracy because it's nice when she uses our A2 to be able to actually knock the debuffs back. Okay, so we are going to get a little bit faster here. Okay, I'll do one more, but that's it. Okay, whatever. Alright, Let's see what this is. An HP banner. Okay, perfect. Didn't kill us. I bet you we're pretty close if we didn't get that. So let's see what our final stats ended up being. Ooh, not even 300. That is disappointing. I thought for sure I was gonna be able to get to 300. We have some pretty wild pieces, do we not? Dang. I think the problem is we're not getting much out of these accessories. Like if you know, can I get more speed if I add another pinpoint? Like if I had, no, I'd get accuracy. Well, that's all right. I still feel like, you know, probably what it needs to be is we probably need to get a pinpoint, 2-set pinpoint, and then a 2-set speed. And we're just not there yet. And what we can do, is this worth it? I don't think it is, because this is not a set that I'm going to end up completing her in, so I'll probably just wait till I get another 6-star speed boost, like from Farming Campaign. Then what's his ending stats ended up looking like? I mean, that attack is seriously not that bad, and that crit damage is good. My goal is always 200, so we're in the realm, and then 230 is solid for the accuracy. Yeah, I would say this is a solid build. This is probably the best build on the account by probably quite a bit. Because all things considered, also 40k health for an attacking champion is good. Okay, let's see where that got us. Did we get our first pig boa? We're short. We're just short. That's all right. Let's see what we get out of these chests. I kind of like cracking those chests, even though I hate it. It's like, hey, sweet. Like, we all know I'm going to get freaking silver out of this, but it's kind of fun sometimes. Oh, we got 2 chests? Where did this chest come from? Okay. Ooh, 1 million silver, too. Look at that. All right, let's do bronze one first. So an event reward, looks like. Bruce. Okay, in all seriousness, we kind of need Bruce for this champ training event. All right, gems would be good. I like the white pots because then I don't have to farm. Okay, we'll take that. At the end of the world, I kind of like that. All right, so we have to go in and we have to do a little bit more. So the next person we need to be doing that probably is Frenzy. I use Frenzy a lot, actually, because I don't have any other burner, and this burn skill in combination with this actually kind of slays bosses as far as like my account goes. Because remember, I have him on Helm Smasher, so he's not really smacking bosses as good as you think. He's pretty good at wave clearing. Frenzy's kind of my MVP of clearing boss stages. And just so we're clear, I think I put a glyph on this before I had built her at all. Let's get let's just get some 3-star glyphs on her and try to get a little bit more out of her. Because the 3s are pretty interchangeable. I'm basically getting 3-star glyphs on most faction crypts at this point. Okay, and then this is a crit rate. I would love speed. Come on. Ah, yes. Yes. All right. Cool. I think it's only 3-star glyph for the... Yep, and we were pretty accuracy hungry. So this is a build that I kind of, when I was reading up on her, I read that she kind of hits hard. So, okay, that's not half bad because she does deal damage by defense. So I'm not like necessarily pushing to crit cap her completely, but I definitely want to try to get her as crit capped as possible. This is a pretty solid piece. Because 315, 330, that's actually kind of higher than what we actually want. So I wonder if there's a one that has a little accuracy in it, but then also has like crit rate. So maybe we can get a bit of the best of both worlds. Like, that's not bad, but I really don't want to lose any speed also. So we're going to have to be pretty picky. That's a really good piece. If this could have been crit rate, I think I'd put that on. I don't know if I want to lose 41. Alright. Well, let's just see. Like, maybe this rolls in the 3rd roll into speed. Okay. See, that's kind of what I was hoping for, right? Because that would be... Tell me down below if you'd put this piece on. I think I'm gonna, because I think I have more accuracy than I'm ever gonna need, at least for the immediate future. So I think I'm gonna put this on. Yeah, because then I'm basically crit capped at that point. Okay, now let's see. Is there special accessories? Kinda. What kind of banner do I have? I have a defensive banner. That's okay, because I mean that accuracy number is actually super good, considering we don't even have a banner. Okay, well, let's see. I'm not gonna extend myself more than what I need to, and I likely already have. But the most important part is that we have Frenzy's bottom row. This is good. That's the most important part anyway. So based on where we're at right now, lots of stats to gain. 99 and 92. Would love to see this over 100. Do I have an amulet? I don't even have a crit damage amulet though. That's an obvious place for improvement, is it not? And now we know why I don't have a crit damage amulet. Do I have crit damage unit? Alright, now we know why. Alright, that's okay. The health will keep her alive. Okay, but yeah, anyway, I should actually rate her because I have been using her in Dragon, and she's like a 5 out of 5. She helps with the waves, and she helps with killing the boss fast too. Okay, so we got our first Denid. All right, so let's go ahead and okay, so now we get a bit more energy too, so we're really starting to pop off. So what should we do with that? Probably what we're gonna end up doing, and I won't do this right now, is we just gotta keep grinding this champ training. We gotta be able to, we gotta get going on this. It's just, especially if we want to max it. I think every bit of energy I have is going towards this, and we're still kind of old school here. We're not putting it anywhere else with the shards. So like I did do a 10 pop of ancients just to kind of get me going, give me a little head start, but we are definitely at the point where we're just grinding them all the way from the bottom using green shards. So we never have any green shards, but someday I'll be rewarded and I'll say I told you so, or it will be so far down the line that it probably has just set me back a ton. Okay, well that's basically the whole video. Kind of exciting that we got a Rotos, I guess, and not super exciting that we're just doing some gear ascension, but you know what, that's a game. Hey folks, don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and I will see you folks on the other side.